Hello guys, today I have a video for you of the all-new 2019 Ford Ranger XLT SuperCrew with a 5-foot box. This one is finished off in a lightning blue metallic exterior with a XLT chrome appearance package, which gives you the chrome front grille, the bumper, and these 18-inch chrome-like PVD wheels. Now this one is an XLT 302A package, which rolls in auto climate, the rear window, and remote start. This particular one has a good amount of options on it, like a adaptive cruise control, the tech package, which is Sync 3, Sirius XM, as well as blind spot and lane departure warning, and pre-collision assist. You can see right here. MSRP on this one is $41,180. I happen to really like the way that the XLT trim with the chrome appearance does look on the Ranger. New for 2019 Fords is a switchblade key design that I prefer over the old Ford design, which was just a single fob with the push-in key. I think this is much more sleek and premium feeling. And as I mentioned before, the XLT rolls in remote start. So just make sure the vehicle is locked and hit this button twice. And what you're hearing is a 2.3 liter EcoBoost direct injected turbocharged 4-cylinder, and that puts out 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, which is a really good amount of power for a 4-cylinder engine as well. Alright, coming to the interior, this one is finished off with an ebony premium cloth, which has a white contrast stitching as well as a kind of contrast cloth pattern in the center. I think it's a really nice looking interior, and both front seats are really comfortable. Great lower back support as well as thigh support, which I really like. Now it's still a truck, so interior materials are hard plastic throughout, but by that being said, they do feel really smoothed out, and they're durable and hard, as in you can't push them in, which is something that can't be said for other trucks in this class. You do get a really nice metal feeling, probably just painted plastic door handle though. You get your lock controls over here, fully automatic down and up driver's window, and then the regular power windows for the rest of the truck right here with your lockout. I do like that they gave you a padded vinyl insert here, which will be more durable over time as opposed to cloth, but they did continue a cloth insert here on the door as well for some contrast. Like I said, I do like that. This particular one does have the chrome polished running boards, which make getting in and out for somebody of a shorter variety really easy. Coming down here, you do have a power adjustable sliding driver's seat and power lumbar with manual recline. So let's get in and fire it up. And as I said, there's that pretty powerful 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that does have direct injection. It does have a newer Ford 10-speed automatic transmission. They had been testing it out in the F-150 last year. It's proven to be pretty good. Right off the bat, it's a really nice seating position. As you can see, you get a good commanding view out over the hood. I know a lot of customers are going to like that, as well as some storage for a phone or something right off the bat at the top, which I do really like. Coming down here to the driver's footwell, you do have fully automatic halogen headlights as well as fog lights over here, and the gauge brightness controls on the right, and then your bed cargo lamp back there. Coming to the steering wheel on the left, I like how Ford integrated lane departure warning with the turn signal stalk. So you basically just push to activate or deactivate on the end of the stalk. I do apologize for the sun glare. It is getting later in the afternoon here in New York. So you can see regular turn signals, tap, just change lanes 3 times, which is a nice touch. And something I really like that I wish more models had from Ford, power folding mirrors. And something that's cool too is that this button actually stays in when the mirrors are folded. I like that, I'm a fan. And as you can see, there's your little blind spot indicator system right there that will light up if there is a vehicle in the blind spot. Very nice. And your power mirror adjustments over here. Coming to the steering wheel, it's pretty familiar Ford for people who know Ford. For the last 8 or so years they've been working on this. I'm a big fan. Basically, you got everything in one center screen here, and then your cruise control down here. and then controls for the radio on the right. And they keep it consistent throughout the models, which I like. Down here, this does have adaptive cruise control where you can set and adjust your follow distance. The vehicle will sit in traffic as well, which is nice. Now in the center screen here, I like that you can change various settings like my key, display, the temperature, tire. You can view tire pressure, change your languages and stuff like that, as well as vehicle settings, how the lights come on and off, trailer settings, as well as automatic lock and unlock. Also one of the only vehicles that you can reset your own oil life minders as well. Also, this vehicle does have rear seatbelt monitoring, which I really like. Basically, it will tell you if any buckles are buckled up in the rear and how many, with appropriate seating. Really cool advanced safety stuff right there. Right down to rain sensing wipers. This does have something called a courtesy wipe, which you can enable basically after you wash your windshield. 30 seconds later, it'll do just a single wipe to keep the windshield free of any streaks. Good stuff. As you can see. Going back is to the left, going forward is to the right, and then up, down, and okay. I don't want to sit here and go through all this because I'm not really a tips and quirks kind of guy, but I just like to give a general overview. And then you can see here when your lane departure warning is on, you get the lines, and when it's off, you don't get the lines. I like that as well. Also, coming to the right here, you have your infotainment controls. Which I really like because they give you quicks to go home now. That's new for the Ranger. Also system settings right here. You can dive right into settings via a hard button and then go right into your Sirius XM. This vehicle is equipped with Ford Pass Connect, which is basically a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot within the car. It comes from Ford for the first 6 months for free. It's very nice. Ford Pass, the app itself, is free for the lifetime of the ownership of the vehicle. It's an app that you can put on your phone, which allows you to remote start, lock, and unlock the vehicle remotely, which is very nice. This is an 8-inch touchscreen. It features Ford's latest Sync 3 system. It's a lot quicker and crisper than the previous My Ford Touch that it replaced. Also, this particular model does have the embedded in-car navigation, which is a good touch. Pinch to zoom, which I'm always a fan of. Basically like a big tablet in the dash at this point. To play with your climate, you do have two options. I like that they give you the hard buttons down here. It is fully automatic as well. My heated seat is currently blasting me away, so I'm going to lower that. You get two 8.1 amp USB ports, as well as your engine auto stop start off button, as well as your trailering tools. This puts it in tow haul mode. Your parking sensors off. Like I said before, this vehicle does have the tech package, which rolls in front and rear parking sensors, which is a nice touch. And then your fun button, traction control off. And I like that basically any button you push on the interior, it just reminds you what you pushed in the center, so while you're driving you don't have to look down and really put too much thought into this. Over here you get your 4-wheel drive on the fly. It's electronically controlled, 4 high, 4 low, and 2 high. As mentioned before, Ford's 10-speed auto with sport mode and select shift capability. They don't give you paddle shifters here. It's a truck, you can shift it down here. Still nice that they give you that option though. Coming over here to the glove box. It's a decent size too in a world where new car glove boxes are ever shrinking, so that's a nice touch. And I just like that they put the Ranger badge there to let you know what you're driving. And then coming overhead, you do get a fully auto-dimming rearview mirror, which is good for people with those bright HID lights at night. I like that the headliner is a solid material, and you also can't push it up. It's part of the truck, which is nice. You would expect this kind of solidity for $41,000. I do say that Ford put this truck together really well. I'm actually impressed. Coming down to the armrest again, it's all padded and durable. Like I said, you can tell that this interior is designed for work and play, not just play. We'll go ahead and pop the hood as well. Coming to the rear, I'm just going to go ahead and get in. The seat is adjusted as to where I would drive. I'm about 6'1". And these cutouts really save you back here. The SuperCrew gives you a usable back seat. The extended cab does not. As you can see, there's my headroom. I got plenty of it. Like I said, pretty roomy truck. If you need more room, that's where the F-150 comes into play. I do like that they gave you 2 more USB charging ports back here, as well as a 110 house outlet. It's part of the tech package. Then like a little map storage thing there. As well as cup holders and an armrest. Can't go wrong with that. Because we're in New York, you get your lovely front plate mount there. All interior materials follow through to the back door as well. I would hope so, because it's pretty simple. You can see here, this is the 5-foot box like I mentioned. They give you ample cargo hooks as well, just like the F-150. And then that bed light. You can see your blind spot is integrated into these taillights, which are full LEDs as well. I also like that they went back to the old school stamped tailgate design. It says Ranger. And then 2019, it's a mandate, but all cars are now standard with a backup camera. The Ranger is no exception. One more shot of this window sticker. 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty from Ford as well. So get a view of these hand-cooked Dynapros on these 18-inch chrome wheels that come with the appearance package. Go ahead and open the hood. I like that they give you hood struts and a liner, and that the hood is very solid. Here's your 2.3 liter torquey powerhouse of a motor and 10-speed auto. Sandwiched under here in a pretty neat package. Overall, really solid, fresh debut for the Ford Ranger. It should do great in its class. You can see here, combined fuel economy 22, which for a truck with a full box steel frame, nearly 300 horsepower, it's not too bad. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour of the all-new 2019 Ford Ranger SuperCrew XLT. Please leave a comment below and like this video. And subscribe for more new car tours, because they coming.